couple points I want to make. Did you know that more Americans have died of COVID in 2021 than in all of 2020? Now, it's tragic. I'm just saying those are the facts. And do you know that Joe Biden called Donald Trump every name in the book when the former president put a travel ban in for China and Europe? Biden called him every name in the book. Now, however, it turns out Mr. Biden himself is utilizing a travel ban on Southern Africa. So I guess the lesson here is what goes around comes around, or maybe people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Did you also know, folks, that the inflation rate under Joe Biden started to rise last March? That was the beginning of the inflation. Presently, Consumer Price Index is rising at a 7.6% annual rate for the past 6 months that roughly encompasses Mr. Biden's presidency. The economy, real GDP, increased 4.4%. Now, comparison. In President Trump's last year, or his last 3 quarters of a V-shaped recovery, GDP growth was 14.9% and the CPI inflation rate was only 2.8%. So just at this point, even while Mr. Biden blames Trump for everything under the sun, the reality is Mr. Trump had higher growth and lower inflation. Uncle Joe has lower growth and higher inflation, indeed much higher. And the real inflation began in the months of March and April of this past year, about the same time the Bidens pushed a $2 trillion emergency relief package into public hands, spending like crazy, which, by the way, was a deterrent to work. Deterrent itself was a big reason for the pandemic supply chain bottlenecks and rigid union rules and bad regulations in the West Coast ports and equally bad regulations on the trucking industry. We're going to talk more about this when Art Laffer comes up later in the show. But I'm going to argue up front that President Trump's economic performance during the pandemic, his V-shaped recovery, was a better performance than Mr. Biden's with that $2 trillion spending tree and more reckless spending to come if he has his way. Also, Mr. Trump had lower inflation, proving that you can have very strong growth with low inflation, provided that fiscal and monetary policies are restrained and balanced. And by the way, let's not forget, this was Donald Trump's second recovery, because his first boom occurred after the historic tax cuts of 2017. So he did it twice. One more fact. Please stay with me on this, folks. Under President Trump's energy independence policies that had total deregulation of the fossil fuel industries, America was producing a record 13 million plus barrels per day just on the cusp before the pandemic began. Now, during the pandemic storm, the number dropped to 11 million barrels per day. Unfortunately, that's where it still sits today. So the question is, why aren't the producers producing and the drillers drilling? And I'm going to say because of Mr. Biden's misbegotten war on fossil fuels and his obsessive, unproven, and ideological-driven climate change policies. Not good. Don't play the blame game. Look to your own policies. So wrapping up, folks, problem number one today, my view, problem number one today is inflation. Problem number two is the lack of affordable and plentiful energy. And problem number three is Uncle Sam needs to stop paying people to stay home instead of working. What's my solution? Well, Senators Manchin and Sinema should pause Biden's reckless spending and taxing bill until inflation comes down, if it ever does. A pause well into next year. And that's consistent with what Senator Manchin's been saying now for, I don't know, probably 2-3 months. A pause. Let's take stock of ourselves. Public enemy number one, inflation, is raging. This is no time. This is no time for a $5 trillion spending bill. Now, I sincerely hope Joe Manchin sticks to his guns, because we need to save America and kill the bill.